Here's my piece of steel for the trunk floor. Got a pretty good deal on this piece. It's probably heavier than it needs to be. I think it's about 14 gauge, but it's going to be a solid floor. Anyhow, we're going to lay the template in there, fasten it down so we can make our marks and do some cutting. Okay, I got things all clamped down on the welding bench. I had to remark a few of my lines. They weren't very dark. So now we're going to get to cutting. Okay, there you have it. The floorboard is all cut out. A lot of cutting, and I have to trim the edges, fit it, and then I can fit it into the car and see how it looks. Well, I'm not surprised. I did find out that trying to finagle this solid trunk floor in won't fit into the trunk. Kind of suspected that was going to happen. So now the plan is making a cut right here. Install this section. Then this piece can fit right in separate. Should work just fine. So that's the plan for now. Take a look in the trunk how that's going to be. Yeah, that's going to be this section over here. There's where the cut will be. So the main part of the trunk will be solid, and then this last piece will be fit in, and everything's screwed down tight. And so with that, we've marked our floorboard. We're going to get started making that cut. Okay, we'll just clean that up and see how it fits. All right, here we go. First initial trial fit. Let's see if we can get this in there without scratching. Looking good so far. Now I can see where I have to make my notch for these gas tank mounts, and then it should set down flat. So that's my next project. So it looks like I need a little more trimming, a little bit right around here, along this edge here. Maybe that's going to be okay. Probably in the back edge right here. So I'm going to mark these spots up and take this panel over to the table and do a little more trimming. Well, I've been going round and round dealing with new covers for these. These were made out of the perfect 2-inch high pans. Can't find those anywhere. I had one pan that matches, and you can see how nicely that will fit over the top. I tried, all I could find was a deeper pan. I cut one down. Turns out it's too narrow at the top. It won't sit down on there properly. So that doesn't work. I did find this 4-inch deep pan, which is wide enough at the top. It matches. Okay. Anyway, it matches the 2-inch pan. So I will cut this one down shorter, and I think that will give me a cover for that side. Or perhaps the 2-inch will fit perfect there. I'll cut it down to make a cover for this side. I think that's going to work. I did find something to put over this one, and that's a nice 2-inch high. That's going to make a nice cover over that center part. I'm going to put these covers on. I'm going to pull out the foam, put the covers on, put the foam back in, put the floorboard in, and I think that will do it. After all that, we can get back on the steel floor. That's got to be cleaned up. It has to be painted both sides. I have to put screws down wherever I'm going to fasten it. I'm going to put nut rivets down through the old floorboard. Screw that down. Screw the new floorboards down. Here's the piece of this one. So I got a lot of fabrication still before it's finalized. So this turned out to be more of a project than I had expected, just changing shocks. And with that, we're going to sign off. Join me in the next one, when I should have all these pans cut in place, see how they look. See you then.